In my quest to beat all the hardest modes in FNAF, my eyes eventually fell on one game in particular. Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, or FNAF 6. This game is the only pure Scott Cawthon FNAF game without a built-in max mode. Despite this fact, I still wanted to tackle it for this journey, for the sole reason that I'd never actually done it before. I mean, how could I call myself a truly epic FNAF player without ever having fully beaten FNAF 6? So I got to work. Pizza Sim has 6 separate certificates to acquire. Getting all of them would technically 100% the game. These certificates are Insanity, Lorekeeper, Mediocrity, Bankruptcy, Completion, and Blacklisted. Each of these require vastly different and sometimes incredibly specific things to get. So even though there isn't an actual max mode in this game, it still wasn't gonna be a walk in the park. Before we get into my first stream on this, all of these streams happened well over a year ago now. So I apologize for the bad mic quality in the first stream, the lack of a face cam, and my squeaky voice. People who have only watched my FNAF videos may have gotten used to that, but trust me, it's all gotten better over the past year. Please check my other videos for proof. The first certificate I was planning to get was Completion. This ending requires you to salvage every animatronic, or at least have all of the baddies in your establishment, before beating Saturday night. So without further ado, I eventually started my first ever stream on FNAF Pizzeria Simulator.
The reason that I never actually finished this game, besides from any other FNAF game, I've beat 50/20 mode, I never finished FNAF 6. That's how sad I am. Practically the reason why I never did is because this is like the only game where you cannot really predict. You can't really predict when you die. Like in FNAF 1 you get like the door clicking sound, it doesn't work, you can't close the door, you're just like, oh well, I guess I'm screwed, I might as well go sit in the corner and weep, you know. In this game, you just kind of die, and that's it. So, okay, so what are we doing here? I don't want to get Mediocrity immediately. I might just want to get, like, I guess the regular ending with all those animatronics. What liability risk for this vacuum? Everything is a liability risk nowadays. Playtest? Look at the ducks, we got 300 points. That gives me nothing. I can playtest that a few more times. I don't want to have any sponsorships, ideally. Oh! 700. That gives us like another $100, I think? Yeah, let's go! Big money! It could be funny if we got a lawsuit from Mr. Hugs. There we go. I can't buy this. It's too expensive. Okay, well then I'll have to get a money-making machine just to get more money. Fruity Maze, Midnight. I can't buy those. I need more money. I'm gonna fish it from the duck pond. I'm getting actually like hundreds of dollars from the duck pond. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, look at me go. 200 miles per hour. I'm such a god. Oh, of course. Oh yeah, there's a secret. I don't really need the secret, I'm not gonna lie. I just want money. Oh, 24.55. I don't think there's any more stalling to be done now. I can get a larger floor. There we go. We have a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna get any sponsorships, by the way. I'm just not going to. You know why? Because I am just, scared. I know how these nights go. I know how these nights go, and I can explain it better than this guy can. So there's gonna be things inside the vents, and you're gonna have to listen for subtle audio cues. Place audio over there, and then stare into this vent. There's nothing here yet, but this is basically the tactic I should go with. Did you guys hear that? What? Wait, whoa! There shouldn't be anything here! Did they leave? Bro, the thing is, sometimes jump scares just exist in this game. That's why I don't like to play it. There isn't supposed to be anything here. This is the first night I didn't buy, like, I bought Mr. Hugs. That's the only thing that I bought that had liability risk. Uh-huh. Why? Why are you there? Why is there somebody there? Bruh, I hate this. I hate this game. I can leave.
Great job. It looks like you're getting the hang of this. Now let's just focus on.
That's good. Oh, my crack is sweating, bro. Proceed with salvage. I do not like these guys. There we go. What? Where did I get a lawsuit from? No, that is so expensive. He broke 100 bones and suffered severe internal bleeding while patronizing Fazbear Entertainment Inc. That seems highly unlikely, I'm not gonna lie. Although he didn't notice his broken bones until he got home, his parents believe Fazbear Entertainment should still answer for his injuries. What is that, bro? That is just crap. That is probably the worst lawsuit I have ever heard of. I better not get scared. Alright, I better not get jump scared. Like, I've been screwed over on like, night 2. I've never gotten past night 2. Alright, here we go. I've decreased the audio on my headset by so much, dude. I hate this game so much. I get so much stress and anxiety from this. Oh! Please, please, please. Please don't kill me. I don't know what to do. Don't murder me. Because, I don't know, man, crap my pants, I shall. Ah, fucking, oh my god.
You're not who I expected to see.
Oh, I'm such a little crybaby.
It was very clear at this point that I wasn't really the manliest man when it came to this game. Every noise would set me off, every jump scare would startle me badly, and panic was audible in pretty much every word I could utter. This was largely due to the fact that I simply didn't know what I was doing, which, by the way, wasn't even my fault. While the game's tutorial explains the surface level stuff, like shine your light into a vent to prevent anything in that vent from jumping out, and other stuff like utilities, there are still a lot of nuances to the game that are left completely unexplained. Truthfully, those things are largely based on AI intervals and values that games just don't point out, but the game is made in such a confusing way where not knowing those little details can result in arguably the hardest sixth night in all of Five Nights at Freddy's. Normally that wouldn't be a problem since I was used to endlessly failing challenges in FNAF games, but FNAF 6 seemed to have a much higher scare factor for me than any of the other games. In most other FNAF games, jump scares usually occur after an action that you yourself perform. Stuff like raising the camera or turning away, which makes them more predictable. Whereas here, they just kind of appear, unannounced and uninvited, ready to end your run and deliver you a stroke. For the life of me, I could not get used to the jump scares in this game. They would continue to startle me every single time they happened. Eventually, the constant skipping of heartbeats was really starting to piss me off, making me question why I even chose to do the only certificate that requires me to fend off against every single animatronic on the final night as my very first goal.
By the way, I have 3 liability. How do I already have Scrap Baby in my establishment? I would really like to know that. I didn't do anything. Oh, come on. No.
One big happy family.
Screw you. Dude, I hate this game. This is like FNAF 4. It's like FNAF 4 as well, because at least with FNAF 4 you can press the button to murder yourself. So you can at least prepare, like, a little bit for FNAF 4. This game, nah. You just can't prepare it. You just die. Like, what I'm looking at is just... Oh, come on, you crap! You should not go into the vent, alright? Molten Fredowski. You like... Oh, Jesus, he didn't like that. We gotta keep doing this. What I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna refresh the audio alert every single time. Every single time an upgrade finishes, or just, like, around the upgrade. Like, where is it? Oh, Jesus! Oh, I hate this game! There's, like, no motion detection. Ah, no! Molten Freddy, you absolute prick! Okay. Ah!
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I don't know how long I can take this anymore. I'm fine. Alright? Please just let me have this. I cannot take the stress. I cannot take the capabilities of what I'm about to do. Please just let me leave. That's all I want. Please let me leave. Please let me leave. Yo! Oh! Yes! Oh my god! Oh! Okay, I'm gonna have to mentally prepare myself for this. Hold up. Please. That's all I'm asking of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go back in here, we're gonna go back in there, and we're gonna log off as soon as we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, oh god, no, please don't kill me. Let's go! First try, baby! Oh, take that, stupid! Maybe I shouldn't be worrying so much. Maybe I should just take fate sometimes and just... Oh!
I always come back.
Alright. Well, there goes my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am the GOAT. Oh, this game, bro. I mean, if I beat this night, then I beat the game, right? In that case, you know, FNAF 4, I once tried FNAF 4. You know, I was a big baby back then. I was a huge baby. Oh!
Bittersweet.
First try, baby. Dude, get absolutely shat on. First try with the audio equalizer, dude. It's just delicious. So yeah, eventually I was starting to get the hang of the nights as I kept playing, but as you've seen, this wasn't without a cost. The constant jump scares were really starting to get to me at this point, and skipping over some of my mindless gameplay, I ended up giving in before being able to actually get the completion ending. Instead, what I turned to was a bit more short-term gratification in the form of other, more easy-to-collect certificates. That being said, what actually are any of these certificates I wanted to get? For that, I had to do some serious research into how this game truly worked. The nature of FNAF 6 is vastly different from any other FNAF game that came before it. You start out in a pizzeria section where you can buy things, place things, playtest games, and get money from it to buy extra stuff for your pizzeria. Then come the nights, where you have to do a number of tasks to end the night while fending off against any animatronic you may or may not have brought inside during the salvage section, where you can decide if you want to salvage the murderous animatronic for money or pass it up entirely. The decisions that you make in the pizzeria and salvage sections impact what certificate you can get. Insanity requires you to buy this egg baby data archive thing and place it in your pizzeria. This will turn the PC's power button blue, which will allow you to get the certificate. For Lorekeeper, you need to buy 3 specific games. When playtesting these games, you can get several secrets, and getting all of them will give you that certificate. Mediocrity is doing absolutely nothing and getting a Faz rating of 0. Bankruptcy means you have to get a lawsuit and somehow not be able to pay it off. Completion, as I said before, needs all the baddies in your building before beating Saturday night, and then finally, Blacklisted. Despite the confusion surrounding this ending, the way you get this is by accumulating at least 50 risk before beating Saturday night. Risk can come from items you place that have risk, and it contributes to your chances of getting a lawsuit or an animatronic entering your establishment. On top of this info, I watched It's Taken's video on how exactly the game works, mainly the office section. In summary, it explains the movement intervals of the animatronics per night, the noise you emit and what impact that makes, and the noises the animatronics make when they enter one of the vents next to you. The last thing I did to make this easier on myself was audio equalization. Somewhere in your computer's sound settings, there's an option for audio equalization, which makes quiet sounds louder and loud sounds quieter. This would allow me to actually hear the animatronics without having to crank up my sound so bad that a jump scare would cost me my eardrums. With all that explanation out of the way, I decided to go for what I thought was the easiest certificate to get in my current save file: Insanity. I don't know what it's called, so I need you to look at the things you can place. Do you know in which section it is? That would help me. I'll just start at the most, I guess these then. The big baby. Oh, the egg baby. Like this. I know what you're trying to do. The button turns blue, and you know what? I'll get that ending. Bam.
What is this? Are they already here? Oh god. I'm not gonna lie here, these guys are kind of pressuring me. How do I activate this ending?
Where are you?
Bro, I need to do something. Give me time, please. Oh my god, bro. These guys, they really just sprinted, didn't they? Dude, let me do this at least. Jesus, come on, dude. There's someone in here.
It feels like home.
Yeah, this is baby. God, they're ganging up on me again. You bastards, leave me alone. Dude, I don't even care anymore. I don't even know what you guys are trying to do to me. Come on. At least. Oh, come on, bro. Seriously, there's like no way. Turn off the power and hold click on the blue button. So just don't turn back on the power. So I turn off and then hold click.
It's only now that I understand the depth of the depravity of this creature, this monster that I unwillingly helped to create.
Let's go.
As if what
I've actually never listened to that speech
Congratulations.
before.
You went somewhere you weren't supposed to go, saw something you weren't supposed to see, and prevented a tidy resolution to a messy problem. Needless to say, you're fired.
Wow.
But before you go,
Oh, insanity
We're
ending.
giving it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get lore ending now. Lore keeper. Here I come, because that seems a little bit less intense. Nothing can be worse than having to deal with those crackheads. Purchasing a bulky item in this condition comes with a slight risk of something undesirable hiding inside. I'm sorry. In this? Wouldn't you be able to see that? I might have to playtest some things to be able to get extra revenue. Boom, 250. Might get another 100 or something. Or maybe there's something else that I can get for extra revenue. Maybe this is better with revenue. If I can time it correctly. Oh, shit. Dude, how did you miss that? I swear to God. No. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, I could get Midnight Motorist or Fruity Maze. I could probably get some money using this. See, we are now going with efficiency. You get dude, look at the amount of stonks I'm getting. I'm pulling serious cash out of this thing. Bro, it's like 200 bucks. Here we go. Boom. Of course. Let's go. One thing that I find weird, right? So you have juniors here. This mini game, I think, is called Later That Night, which seems to imply that this was like after William Afton killed Charlotte. But if he was driving home from this place after killing Charlotte, why was he on the highway? His house is like right here. Yeah, Scott, maybe you should have thought better about that. I told you not to close your door. You stupid. How is this house shaped towards just this place? Like, it's literally just a room leading to a corridor with like another bedroom in it. I find that kind of weird. He ran off to that place again. He'll be sorry when he gets back. Oh no, it's lore. Oh, now we're in the money. We're doing this. Oh, but I need 3 play tokens to be able to do this. Oh. Oh, I'm out of bounds. Now I have time to tell stories and talk. Alright, so last night I was in the streamer's chat. The streamer's called Blossom Moonlight. Maya Rodriguez. I don't know why. I was in her chat. I asked her to get her slugged and do some ASMR with it. And I was gonna show it as a video. Like, I'm gonna make a video about FNAF 6. I was gonna show it in a video that I would make about me doing, like, playing this game and beating FNAF 6 and stuff. And then I asked in chat, may I use the previous clip in my own video? That was kind of a rhetorical question. I didn't really think that they would say no, but they were just like, no. And I was like, wait, why not? And they were just like, they said, at Westelos, I told you last stream too, please don't use someone else's intellectual property for your own content. It's the streamers, not yours, alright, man? Jesus! Over just, and that's why afterwards I said that's why I asked, but answer respected. Damn, they mean exactly. But that streamer is actually quite nice. It's just that her mods, they really don't like me. Like one time I plugged my own channel, which I didn't know wasn't allowed. Which I mean, that's a respectable rule, right? And then they just kind of said like, okay, don't plug that anymore. When she was playing FNAF 4 and she got jump scared, I said, you fool for getting jump scared. They deleted that message, and one of the mods was just like, at Westelos, if you plug your channel again or do something like that, I will mute. You will be muted. Do you understand? And I was like, Jesus God, damn, bro. Oh God, Jesus Christ, that's tragic. He's not really dead. He's over here. Follow me. She just saw that dog get killed with her own eyes, and she still believes that he's alive. Well, actually, that kid deserves to die at that point. Holy crap. I'll get Rockstar Freddy. Now we got it. Okay, so now we can actually buy the security puppet. 12,500. Put that boy down. I'm gonna do this a few more times. I'm gonna buy some mediocre melodies. Actually, by getting all the mediocre melodies, you do get some money, and it might be a bit more than, yeah, I can do something with that.
A little quick intermission for some explaining. The last secret for Lorekeeper was in the security puppet, except that cost $12,500 to buy. Very expensive when you consider the fact that 1,000 Faz rating is only $100. And I was getting about 2,500 Faz rating per play token with Midnight Motorist, my most consistent way of earning money. I get 10 play tokens per day, meaning that I would only be getting about $2,500 per day, meaning the security puppet would take me about 5 days to get, and I didn't even have 5 days. Since Scott isn't as much of a prick as someone like Bennett Foddy, he made that journey easier by adding bonuses for getting collections of animatronics. Trash in the Gang gives you $1,000, Mediocre Melodies $10,000, and Rockstars assemble a whopping $20,000. Funnily enough, all the Rockstars combined cost the exact $10,000 you get from gathering all the mediocre melodies, plus like 5 spare bucks for Lefty. Spending $55 for Trash gets you $1,000 for the $4,880 you need to get the mediocre melodies, meaning only $3,935 needed to boost yourself up to $20,000. And that would only take about 16 play tokens to achieve. From this point on, anytime I needed a large sum of money, this little trick was the way I would do it, which was exactly what eventually got me the security puppet.
Oh, I've mastered the art of the clown. Oh, screw you, kids. Oh, I am sipping. I'm high rolling. Let's go. This better work, because I'm gonna be really sad if it doesn't. Oh, yes! Yes! Face reveal. Not happening today. Oh, I'm done. GG. I've got enough money. That's a dub. Let's go! Hey! Nice. Yo, stay puft, dude. And now I just need to wait here. Nah. those kids, Jesus. Damn. And that's the happy story of how they fused together. Or, hey, 100,000. Damn, bro. I made absolute bank. Hey, Lorekeeper. I am the Lorekeeper. Apparently. That's what it says. Got Lorekeeper, boys. Very happy about that.
With 2 certificates officially collected now, I decided to give the completion ending another shot. I now had a good idea of what I was doing in the nights, and that combined with the audio equalization would give me a serious chance at beating this thing. But I still had to get there, and that journey was gonna take a while.
Epic, welcome back, finally. So today I will start actually conquering my fear of actually beating this game fully and trying to do stuff.
Wow, really? I put on the thing. Jesus, bro. There's no way. What? No! I had to check. Oh, yes, baby. If I beat this, I'm good. Let's go! Man, fuck you guys! Get shat on!
Played right into our hands.
Nah, you walked into my trap, bitch!
I will make you proud, Daddy.
Whoa, here it comes.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to
Hey!
interrupt. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
End communication. Nice. Ah, yes. The certificate of completion. Yeah, that's right. Get ready for the hardest ending ever. About 80 minutes of boring footage compiled into an exciting montage led me to finally collecting the completion certificate. Next up on my chopping block was mediocrity, which, as I said before, requires you to buy and place absolutely nothing. Just 6 full nights of clicking tasks and no animatronics present, since I didn't have to salvage any, nor did I have to buy anything risky that may allow them to get in. A nice change of pace from the animatronic mayhem I was facing before. What? How'd I get a lawsuit? I don't have enough money. I'm gonna go bankrupt. And I don't even have anything in my establishment. That's crazy. What the hell? What just happened? I didn't even know. Oh, it crashed my game. Epic. Obviously, you have a higher chance at getting a lawsuit the higher your risk is. Most people would assume that a completely empty pizzeria with only a couple tables leaves pretty much no possibility of anyone hurting themselves so badly that they then go on to sue the owner. But somehow, in some way, someone still accomplished the impossible and ended up suing me into debt. This is because you start out with 3 base risk at the beginning of a run, probably built into the establishment. But 3 risk still means about a 17% chance to get a lawsuit, and I just so happened to hit that right when I didn't have the money to pay for it. While bankruptcy wasn't really something I was going for, it was still a certificate I hadn't collected. At least not on stream. So it was still a small victory. I'm not gonna be able to, fill this entire thing with stories and jokes, by the way. I'm eventually just gonna run out of energy because I have to do 5 nights, because you go Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You're going from Monday, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. It's got 6 nights. So it's not even 5 nights at Freddy's, okay. There hasn't been actually 5 nights in a FNAF game. Nah, that's crazy. What is... I didn't do anything. How are you here? There is not supposed to be anyone in the building. What are you doing here? Why is Lefty here?
Golly, we are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before claiming it as salvage. Or, if you choose to.
This is Baby, isn't it? Baby entered the establishment as well? I didn't even do anything.
Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
They just might. I'm not gonna lie. Why is Baby not here in the salvage? Is she already inside? I guess we'll find out.
I heard your call.
It's mediocrity! What is going on? I'm trying to get mediocrity and these dweebs have managed to find their way inside of my establishment. This run definitely takes the cake for the unluckiest I've ever been in this game. I won't bore you with the complicated math that I did, but I'm quite certain that the chances of at least 2 animatronics having entered the building by Thursday night with only 3 risk is a little under 5%, which for reference is about 1 in 21 mediocrity playthroughs. Okay, editor Wesselos here. I'm not sure how I never realized that I got that math so wrong until just now, but it's actually closer to like 40% according to my double check, which is a lot more common than I thought it was. Anyway, after beating one more night and failing at the next, I decided that I didn't really want to try hard just to get mediocrity of all endings. So I fired up a new save and did it there instead. Believe it or not though, it actually happened again. 2 animatronics had manifested themselves in the building by the time I got to Saturday night. But at that point, I just pushed through it. Mediocrity was finally mine. Wow. Well, that was mediocrity. Don't know how it happened, but I got 2 animatronics in.
Completing your job with such an efficient level of laziness that we're surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning.
Such an efficient level of laziness. I had to fight for my life. The certificate of mediocrity. No Faz rating. Well, that's gonna be it for me today. I'm already completely out of energy. There's one more ending left for this game, and then we're pretty much done. Blacklisted ending. Of course, Blacklisted is considered by most to be the hardest certificate to get in FNAF 6. As I said before, you need to have accumulated at least 50 risk by the end of Saturday, and doing that is basically impossible without careful planning of what items to buy. Sometimes, based on random chance, certain items can get marked down. Marked down items have a huge discount, and luckily for me, also a lot of risk. The tactic would have to be waiting for items to get marked down before spending my money on stuff. This way I could maximize the amount of risk I'm getting without wasting my money on anything. That being said, it doesn't make Blacklisted a walk in the park since items getting marked down relies on luck, which we've all seen I don't have, and the more risk I have, the higher the chance of animatronics entering my establishment. Basically, it was a guarantee that I would be fending off against all the animatronics by the end anyway, no matter if I salvaged them or not, and since salvages give me money, I would just be salvaging what I could and accepting the fact that I would basically have to beat what I did with the completion ending all over again. After a short 1-hour stream that ended up being just for practice, I got into collecting the last certificate that I needed to finally 100% complete this game. I need to get as far into the catalogs as possible as soon as possible because that's just the best way. So ultimately what I'll have to do is buy everything that costs the least and doesn't give me health and safety because we don't want health and safety, we just want death. I think the best one would be to just go for the single stage and to then buy animatronics like Bucket Bob. So that's... I have a feeling I've made a mistake. I thought you had to spend a certain amount of money. Well, that's crazy. Alright. So I'm gonna buy probably the ball pit, which is 30 bucks. Then maybe the stage and an animatronic. That might be it. What? Is it 2 games? Is it... It is 2 games, so you have to spend 100 bucks to be able to get to the next one. Let's go. 1,000 points. Ball pit master. Let's go. It gave us another 100 buckaronis, which we are able to buy Midnight Motorist with. If I figured out that if you need about 4 play tokens of Midnight Motorist, perfect runs of Midnight Motorist, at least above 25k every time with the score, to be able to get 1,000 bucks every time. So I should theoretically be able to get 2,000 dollaronis with just the play tokens I have right now. Okay, well, now I can get the thing. I can get the carnival hoops. I better be good enough at this. Oh, crap. Fine. Fine. It can give me, it can work itself back up, though. Don't do this to me, please. I spent so much time trying to get here. No, dude, that actually sucks. That sucks so hard. Reset? I mean, it sucks so much. Okay, so how much money did we lose out on in those last tries? That would have been about 600, maybe 700. I need Orville, and that would be like, how many tries? 5,000 bucks or something to be able to get that. So that's like 8. That's 16, 20. So I'd have to farm for 2 days. 2 in-game days to be able to get Orville. Essentially, I kinda screwed this run over by switching to Carnival Hoops instead of Midnight Motorist. Carnival Hoops give you a massive jackpot if you can get a score of 20 on them, which I was not able to do. After some calculating, I decided to reset this run as well to give myself a better shot at getting Blacklisted, since it does require a lot of money at times. At this point, you probably get the drill. I start out the run by buying the ball pit plus some other stuff in order to get to the next catalog. Then I use the ball pit to get enough money for Midnight Motorist, which I will then use to get enough money to eventually be able to place all the mediocre melodies and get the 10,000 bonus along with it. That 10,000 will then be used to get all the Rockstar animatronics, who will give me the $20,000 jackpot of a bonus, with which I can buy any marked down or risky item I could possibly desire for the days to come. While it is true that there are more efficient ways of collecting money than Midnight Motorist, which I knew about, let's just say what could be very efficient for others doesn't have to be efficient for me. Yeah, I have a skill issue. Midnight Motorist just became the most efficient way for me simply because I was the most consistent at it. All of this while salvaging basically every animatronic for extra money, and we've got ourselves a recipe for ultimate success. There is not a whole lot of special action in here. It's really a whole lot of planning in this stream. Dude, that's in there. Come on, bro. Are you serious? Alright, now I can buy Midnight Motorist and get stonks. Yeah, so now I got 600. I don't know how that's possible, but alright. And I get this stage, the sturdy stage, with Mr. Hippo and Happy Frog. That's crazy. That's another 100 bucks every time, which is saving me a play token. And now I buy the other animatronic, which I will need anyway. And I get to this one, in the first one. And I can get about 1,000, a little over 1,000 with the trials that I have left from this one. And with that little over, when it comes to the 1,000, I'll buy the upgrade of the floor plan, and I need to actually get another 1,000 to upgrade the floor plan again, but I'll probably get that in between trials of nights when I get revenue bonus from in between the nights, I guess. People, FNAF is for kids, also FNAF, child, murder, gore, jump scares, torture. I have heard a lot of people being like, FNAF is for kids, oh yeah, well look at this, and they'd show like footage from the spring lock failure of some fan animation, but then you gotta remember that those fan animations aren't actually in the games. That means that you're basically adding gore to what could be a kid's game. It's not, because it still has child murder and stuff in it, but I'm just saying that the kids, gore, and all that kind of stuff is made up by the fans and not actually part of the games themselves. I started playing FNAF at like 7, and,
Awesome.
I was scared shitless. I think that the original FNAF game when I was 7 did scare me because that was like my first ever jump scare. I had never been jump scared before. I ended up buying the game because I didn't think it was a horror game. It's a long story. I didn't know it was a horror game. And I was just playing the game and I was like, why can't I move? And then I closed both doors and I was like, yeah, this is the easiest game of all time. You can just close all doors and just be chilling for the rest of the night. And then my power ran out and I just died. And I was like, what the hell? This game is impossible. If your doors just run out at the end of the night and you die anyway, then what's the point of trying to get through the night? Oh, mad stonks. No lawsuits. That's literally means that I just have to do one Midnight Motorist trial to get the extra stage. And then if I get the extra stage, I'll just have to have Orville put down. Is that gonna give me... Oh my god, that's mad stonks! Well, now you're all going away because your entertainment value is complete garbage, but that $1,000 is gonna help me. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a stage and one animatronic, which means I need to... Oh my god. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm just able to get that liability risk too. I'll take it, my dude. Marked down crap. Oh my god! The FNAF movie was a disappointment. You know, it's actually kind of insane how many people think that. I like left the theaters and searched online like some FNAF movie stuff, and I immediately got everywhere like FNAF movie was crap, the FNAF movie was super shit. It's such a shame I wasted my money on getting theater tickets for it. Oh, the humanity. I agree that the FNAF movie has taken a bit of, like, a few weird decisions in their time, but I wouldn't say it's bad. Like, I would like to hear what some people thought could have gone better. I went to some Halloween member night instead of the actual movie. There was this guy in a Freddy costume made out of, like, cardboard. It was like this costume, this cosplay some 10-year-old kid would make after like playing a few games or something. FNAF fans are crazy. No, not even that. It wasn't even a fan. It was the theater. The theater probably made that costume, and even with their gaining more money than the average person, they had enough budget to make actually good cosplays, and they got someone to make it out of what looked like paper mache and cardboard. Should I get an inexpensive item from this and hope that it's going to get me to the next one? Please. Oh, new catalog unlocked. Now I can get to Orville, and Prize King is marked down. Why is there so much marked down crap in here? Now I have to spend an entire extra trial. Then again, the marked down crap is kind of what matters in this one. I'm gonna put down the max entertainment value without getting much risk in there. So there's only 4 risk here. We got 2,600. I kind of want to buy that Prize King now that it's marked down. Yeah. So now that we have that, it'll probably take me maybe an extra day. If it doesn't give me enough. How do I have 65 returning visitors if last time I got like 27 or something? Did people leave and then immediately come back? It's kind of weird. This is real gaming. Screw the FNAF challenges. This is what it's all about. Perfect score. 2775. There's no way to get higher than that. That is enough to get Orville, the elephant. Finally, the 10,000 bonus. And what's funny about 10,000 is that we can just use this 10,000 to buy the next few animatronics and get even more money. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. $20,000, baby. Let's go. With 4 play tokens left to do whatever I want with. Now I can buy whatever I want, whenever I want, and it's only Wednesday. This Blacklisted run is 100% gonna go through. I will buy you. Okay. I'm not sure how many animatronics are in the building now. It could definitely be all of them. I have absolute reason to believe it's all the animatronics. Let's go. Massive. I didn't use my other play tokens, but I don't think I needed to. God, I'm so cracked at this game. It's actually crazy. Could you give me another markdown item, please? I really need something more to be marked down. This one is marked down. Absolutely epic. 1, 2, 3, 4 places left to put stuff down. So that's 1 plus, and that's 4. 5. That's 9. 9. That's 12 risk that can be added with 3 spaces, and 12 plus 4 is 16 risk. That's got to be with 4 spaces. 16 plus 35 is 51 risk. I'm gonna get blacklisted. That's it. I can't fail now. I can buy all this crap over here. I can buy this, and then I have to buy you, and I will literally have enough to get me to 50 risk, which will get me blacklisted. Yes, baby! 51 risk, no ads on Thursday. I guess I could try and just prize king constantly. I'm not gonna have all this crap down when I leave the night because I'm gonna get like 13 lawsuits and I don't really want to spend all my money. I don't really want to go bankrupt. I've heard a rumor, apparently on the 10th try, you have to get Funtime Chica. Is it true? Is it true? Cap. Oh wait, I have one play token left. Not cap. I will get rid of Lefty, put down you, and I'm gonna get rid of anything that's gonna get too much risk. Let's go. Are you serious? He's already left? Oh, come on, dude. Bro, the jump scares in this game are so bad, but they still just show up in your face, very unannounced. Boom. Jesus, finally, okay. I can actually talk. Alright, that was fine. Oh, come on, man. Every time. Why can't I never just get desensitized to these things? Let's go. Friday done. On to Saturday. I'm not sure where you came from, but I might have to check. They do not seem to give a single fuck about that audio alert. They're skipping past it, middle fingers in the air, moseying on over to my office, as if they're just allowed to do that. Oh, come on, dude! Seriously, I was there! I was looking at you, asshole! You don't have the right to move that quickly! There was literally nothing I could do there! Next trial. Literally, oh, I hate you guys so much! Yes. Oh my god, yes! Finally!
You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you?
No,
This
please.
was a-
I'm being punished.
You-
Oh no. I forgot to put down the risk factors! The pain is unlike anything I've ever felt before in this game.
Connection terminated. Sorry to interrupt you. If you still remember that name.
I have to do it
The
again.
labyrinth with no exit. A maze
No! Holy shit! Maximum gaming? How long did that take?
Congratulations.
Oh my god! Yes!
Blacklist certificate.
Let's go, dude! Yes! After 12 hours of streaming, I finally 100% completed 5 Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. 6 separate certificates, all collected with absolute grace. And with that, I'm once again a step closer to beating all the hardest modes in the main FNAF series. All that's left now is FNAF 1's 420 mode, FNAF 2's 1020 mode, and all 10 stars in FNAF 4. Luckily for me, at the time of uploading this video, I've already accomplished that. All I have to do now is make the video about it. As always, all of this was streamed live on my Twitch, so click all the links in the description to find the link to that and a whole lot more. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you for the finale of this series.